Before life, before oceans, there was Silence and the promise of fire. Beneath the stone, fire stirred, waiting to rise. And then, Earth spoke. In the language of fire, the ground itself flowed, a molten ocean shaping destiny. The sky turned crimson, and day became fire. For millions of years, the earth burned, reshaping itself with every breath of flame. Creation's first storm, thunder made a flame. When fire met water, the world began to change. The sky we know was forged in vapor and flame. Even as the surface cooled, the fire below never slept. The stars of the earth, sparks from its burning soul. The earth boiled, alive, restless and unstoppable. For ages, the planet burned, sculpting mountains, oceans, and its very soul. In the heart of chaos, creation danced with destruction. From the breath of fire came the gift of rain, the planet's first tears. The sky we know today was born from vapor, born from flame. Even in the depths, fire refused to die. From ashes, the world began to harden, bones of countenance forming below. Wind, the breath left behind by dying fire. And when the light returned, the world was no longer silent, it was alive. The earth awakened in fire, and for a time, flame became its heartbeat. The sun vanished behind curtains of smoke, day fell into endless dusk. Fire carved its empire, reshaping land, burning through time itself. Even the oceans bowed to fire, boiling beneath the sky of ash. Fire devoured the first forests, erasing the green from Earth's skin. The heavens raged, creation and destruction became one. The air itself became poison, every breath a struggle for survival. Fire's crown fell as ash, the dust of a dying world. And then came silence, the echo of a world exhausted by its own fire. But beneath the ashes, the fire still dreamed. The ground groaned, the heart below refusing to sleep. Beneath the crust, the heart of fire still burned, eternal, patient, and alive. The sky forgot the color of blue, memory replaced by gray. The sky hung heavy, a shroud woven by the hands of fire. The earth cooled, but its scars still glowed. Silence, the final song of the Reign of Fire. The wind returned, the first sign that life might follow. Beneath ruin, warmth still lingered, a promise, yet unbroken. Light pierced the ashes, the world breathed once more. The fire slept and darkness took its throne. The fire was gone, but its shadow remained, a world wrapped in ash. Day and night became the same, one endless twilight of silence. Silence ruled, the voice of a planet catching its breath. Heat turned to frost, the ashes of fire now frozen in time. Even the stars were forgotten beneath the weight of smoke. But the wind returned, gentle, curious, and alive. One drop, small and fragile, but enough to change everything. The earth exhaled again, breathing steam instead of fire. Beneath death, warmth still lingered, the heart refusing to stop. The ashes began to move, like ghosts remembering how to breathe. The embers of creation, still whispering beneath the dark. Slowly, light returned, cautious, uncertain but determined. Beyond the haze, a horizon waited, silent but alive. The oceans slept, dreaming of waves yet to come. From ash and water, the first soil was born, black, rich, and waiting. The planet wept, and from its tears, life would come. Light touched water, and the earth saw itself for the first time. Deep within the soil, something new began to stir. From fire, from ash, from chaos, the first spark of life was born. From darkness came life, fragile yet unstoppable. After ages of darkness, light returned, gentle, forgiving, and eternal. The skies wept once more, washing away the scars of fire. Water, the patient sculptor, began to carve life's first path. The earth exhaled and oceans answered. Light met water, and together they painted the world anew. The wind carried whispers of renewal across the face of the earth. For the first time, the sky turned blue, the color of peace. In the stillness, invisible seeds began to stir. From chaos came order. From chance, the spark of purpose. And there, in a single drop, life took its first breath. The oceans became cradles, rocking the newborn world to sleep. From fire below the sea, life fed on the memory of flame. Life pulsed, fragile, fearless, and unstoppable. What once was fire became water, what once destroyed now nourished. Light returned to dance, painting life in color for the first time. The sky breathed and the earth for the first time truly lived. Fire, water, air, and light. The four voices of creation sang together. The first green color of life, born from the ashes of fire. The planet sang again, a hymn of life and light. From the ashes of fire, life rose, eternal and unstoppable. In the cradle of the sea, life began to dream. Tiny drifters, the first children of light. Life multiplied, a rhythm written into every drop. From simple motion came purpose, the first step toward change. The oceans stirred, a symphony of countless new lives. Above them burned a distant sun, the same fire that once ruled the earth. Life learned to move, to seek, to chase, and to survive. Darkness no longer ruled, light now danced within the deep. With motion came hunger, and the law of the hunt was born. In the silence, fear found its shape. Survival was no longer chance, it was conquest. Within their bodies, rivers began to flow, the blood of evolution. Death gave way to life, and life, once more, returned to death. The sea sang with a million voices, harmony born from chaos. The currents carried them, and with them, the dream of expansion. Even in darkness, life found a way to shine. Drawn by warmth, they rose, reaching for the surface, for the sun. Color returned to the oceans, and the world remembered beauty. Balance, the quiet law that keeps creation alive. From the sea, life would soon rise again, this time, upon the land. From the sea they came, carrying the memory of water in their veins. The land was silent, waiting for its first footsteps. Their bodies heavy with water, yet their hearts yearned for air. Forests rose from the mud, reaching for the same sun that gave life to the sea. The land began to breathe, each gust of wind carrying the promise of life. The air came alive, filled with wings and whispers. Time marched on, sculpting Earth into a living masterpiece. Giants grew, not of flesh, but of leaf and root. Then came the reptiles, heirs of land, born to rule under the sun. Scales replaced slime, strength replaced fragility. They marched across continents, the first conquerors of Earth. With every step, they carved a kingdom from dust and bone. And from among them rose giants, titans of flesh and thunder. The earth trembled beneath their call. The age of giants had begun. Their hunger shaped forests, their steps redrew the land. Speed, power, and instinct. Perfection born from survival. The sky too was claimed, wings born of ambition and light. In rivers and swamps, another king reigned, half beast, half shadow. Their footsteps echoed across time, the heartbeat of an ancient world. The earth was theirs, an empire built not by hands, but by claws. The earth was alive, a kingdom ruled by titans. Every valley, every forest, every breath belonged to them. Power had found its form, muscle, instinct, and rage. Even in abundance, hunger ruled the land. Beneath the giants' feet, smaller worlds thrived unseen. The sky too bowed before them, wings that tamed the wind. In the depths below, monsters of the sea ruled with silent grace. The earth trembled beneath the weight of life itself. Their voices filled the world, the chorus of an age of scales. Every drop carried the memory of creation. With every roar, they reminded the world who ruled it. Their empire had no borders, their rule spanned worlds yet unborn. Life was endless, a circle drawn by time itself. Yet in the distance, the world began to tremble once more. Fire, long forgotten, rose again, a reminder of creation's fury. Even empires built of scales must one day fall to dust. From the heavens, fate fell, swift, silent, and final. In a single heartbeat, their world ended and a new one began. Silence returned, the same silence that once followed creation. The age of giants was over, but life, as always, endured. From the ashes of extinction, the light returned once more. Tiny survivors, inheritors of a silent world. Rain fell again, and with it, the promise of renewal. Green returned to the earth, as it always had and always will. From fur and fang, a new kingdom rose, one born not of power but endurance. The sky once ruled by reptiles, now belonged to wings of feather and song. In those eyes, a spark glimmered, not of fire but of thought. Time walked on, reshaping the world once more. From the same fire that once destroyed, mankind was born. The flame never died, it simply changed hands.